Shalom, Kal Halalim, La Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Racha HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops who rule well, who I learned this truth from. And salutations and blessings to you, elect out there. So this lesson is going to go into natural flavors. And this is something we were talking about last week at camp. It came up either at camp or with the brothers. But, this is just another device of the wicked, and another reason why we must get the hell out of this prison. So natural flavor is an ingredient that you will most likely see, all right, on most products when you go to the grocery store. All right, you can find it in bullshit like this. Majority of this is BS here, but you can find it anywhere. You can find it in juice, right? You can find it even in water, certain sparkling water, which I don't drink sparkling water, but right, you'll always just see this natural flavor. And sometimes it'll have these things no on top, right? It'll say no artificial flavor, no high fructose corn syrup, no colors from whatever, all this stuff, right? Which is good. Those things are good, but that doesn't mean that the product is good, because this is how they trick you. This is how they trick you. All natural, right? All these different labels, right? 100% natural flavoring. Okay, so I'm gonna get into this a little bit. All right, even these ones are, you think this is good, the fruit smoothie, natural flavor. So what does this all mean? So let's go to this first article. This is from Salakia, bhg.com. What is natural flavor? Right, here's what it means on food labels. Natural flavor is listed as an ingredient on all kinds of products, such as sodas, breakfast cereal, trendy bubbly waters. Yeah, what you brothers shouldn't be drinking, that bubbly. That bubbly is death. The aluminum can alone is death. And even plant-based meat. But what exactly goes into these natural flavorings, and what does natural flavors mean? And this man is a devil, because from point blank, point blank range, from the naked eye, when you read natural flavor, you think that's good, natural. I don't want synthetic, I don't want artificial, right? Because you have natural flavoring and artificial flavoring in products, right? The term natural flavor or natural flavoring is defined, again, by the FDA as a substance extracted, distilled, or similarly derived from natural sources like fruits, herbs, veggies, barks, roots, etc., or animals, meat, dairy products, eggs, via a method of heating, with its primary function in food being flavoring, not nutritional. It says, wait, what? This seemed so broad and confusing that we decided to learn more about how these natural flavors used in almost all of the food and drink products we enjoy on the regular are created. Okay, so what is flavor? Before we get to the natural flavor ingredient makeup, it's important to know what makes a flavor. Okay, it says people get freaked out by the word chemical or molecule, even though we're made of molecule or chemicals, right? Says, which that is true, but the Most High has arranged order and harmony in the earth, right, via those chemical structures, right? And this devil, what does he do? He tempers with that balance, with that order. Okay, and he causes disharmony. That's his job. So let me just go here. What are natural flavors? As a chemist and part artist, Wright's job as a flavorist is to translate the magic whoosh to make your brain recognize that you're eating or drinking tastes like you think it should. And like in the Matrix, that makes me think of that scene in the first one where the dude's like, when Noah got, not Noah, Neo, Neo, he got so-called redeemed or delivered from the system. He's sitting there and they're eating this grub, right? And he's like the machines pretty much chose and picked out the taste for us, the flavoring. And he's like, well, what if they messed up? What if chicken? What if a machine thought chicken tastes like actually tastes like oatmeal, or what if this tastes like, started, just talking like that. But it's true. This man really wants to play with your taste buds. He wants to either amplify them, meaning like your tongue will taste that and it'll send a what is that? What's that word? A signal to your brain that, oh, this is amazing. This is so good, and that taste will linger on, and it'll actually create a chemical response in your brain. It'll boost your dopamine, so every time you're eating it, you want more of it, and you're thinking about it when you're not eating it. That was a big thing with MSG, which we're gonna get into. That additive MSG, that's a literal chemical that tricks your brain. You know, so this is where those molecules come into play, and it gets a bit scientific per a Harvard study. A strawberry soda, for example, has strawberry essences in a strawberry flavor, not fresh strawberry juice, says Wright. This is because fresh strawberry juice doesn't have much shelf life. Also adds Wright, the extract needs to be combined with other flavors such as jasmine, vanilla, or raspberry to make it intense enough to flavor a product. An aromatic component, usually in the form of an extract like vanilla, gets diluted with oils, water before going into your soda, yogurt, fruit snack, or whatever it may be. Are natural flavors safe? Creating a natural flavor is always done according to regulations, ensuring every ingredient used is considered safe. All the natural flavorings created by Wright's team and all other flavors are regulated by Flavor Extract Manufacturers Association, FEMA. FEMA is the authority in evaluating the safe blah blah blah. There's a point here, which here it says frequently asked questions. What are the negatives of natural flavors? Natural flavor mixtures can contain more than 100 chemicals, including solvents, emulsifiers, flavor enhancers, and preservatives. But wait, it's called natural flavor. But this is where the devil is working. This man sets up a system where he says, okay, for you to call it natural flavor, it has to derive from something natural. But then you can add a bunch of shit into it. You can add a bunch of chemicals. Well, how many chemicals? Well, look, it says, in fact, some natural flavors classified as safe are made of more than 90% other substances used to enhance the flavors being created. So means that means that 1/10 of this can be natural, the foundation, but 90% of it is garbage, is synthetic chemicals, and as you read, in enhancers, emulsifiers, and all that crap, preservatives. So do you think that's safe? And pretty much when you delve into the safety of it, so-called safety of it, they said, look, we don't have any studies on the long-term effects of consuming natural flavors, which we already know. It's going to degrade your body. It's going to destroy your body. Whether it's your kidneys, your heart, your brain, it's going to start tearing away at something and irritating it. And then that's going to cause a chain reaction. So this man is a fucking devil, man. This man is on his way out. All right, he doesn't have to go. He's on his way out. All right. So are natural flavors artificial? Yes and no. What does that mean? Natural flavors are artificial because they aren't created only from the food they're replicating, but are mixed with other products to create a taste. Artificial flavors are made from solely chemicals combined to mimic a flavor. So this man's a devil. He'll say, no, 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 it's natural. Look, we have this natural substance, but 90% of it is garbage. And then artificial is complete garbage because that's a petroleum based. That's literally made in a laboratory from synthetic materials. But they're both garbage. Okay? They're both garbage. All right, this website is medicalmedium.com. Natural flavors deception. Natural flavors can contain monosodium glutamate, which I was going into before, MSG. It is addictive. It creates tiny cyst-like formations in the brain, interferes with neurons and neurotransmitters. And back in the day, which you still probably got it, but back in the day when you were in the world and you were eating Chinese food, all those Chinese foods were laced with MSG. That's why it was so addictive and such a dopamine hit, you know? Look out for terms like natural flavors, flavoring, berry flavor, lemon flavor, vanilla flavor, chocolate flavor, chicken flavor. Unfortunately, so many foods, beverages, and supplements are contaminated with MSG. Natural flavors is the new label to hide MSG because people started finding out. You know, people started finding out certain Chinese restaurants, they would put a sign up in lights saying no MSG because people started finding out. But then they said, look, we can mask it. Let's just call it natural flavor, right? Anything with flavor or flavoring in the ingredient list is a red flag. Okay? So it says, even if the label says the flavorings are natural or organic, still contain MSG. You see? So this man destroys the earth and all the inhabitants in it pretty much. That's his job. Flavorings and supplements are more concentrated to hide the bad taste of their other ingredients. People starting supplements or food product companies are unaware of what's really going into their products, right? So, hey man, this place has to go. This is a demonic ass place. It's a demonic world. You know, this is Isaiah 10 and 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and that write grievousness which they have prescribed, to turn aside the needy from judgment and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey and that they may rob the fatherless. In the NLT, in verse 1, what sore awaits the unjust judges and those who issue unfair laws. And this man 110% issues complete unfair laws, man, against your health, against your well-being, against your damn your sanity. You go crazy in this place, man, trying to be healthy. Here you are trying to be healthy, trying to live, trying to make yourself, trying to make your body vital, full of vitality. And this man's here passing these laws, trying to mask ingredients and trying to make you think that this is good, and really it's killing you, you know. Isaiah 29:15, woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord Yahweh, and their works are in the dark, and they say, who seeth us and who knoweth us? Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. Right? And you got to think natural. Sure, aluminum is natural, mercury is natural, lead is natural, right? So all these different terms that this man will put out, he's really slick with it, man. He's the most subtle beast in the field, right? Genesis 3, he's the most subtle. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay, for shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed of him that framed it, he had no understanding? Just like vanilla. Everybody loves vanilla ice cream, vanilla yogurt. Well, guess what? That vanilla, it doesn't come from a vanilla bean. That vanilla taste, they somehow, all right, this fucking devil somehow conjured up or was manifested the idea that, look, we can secrete that taste of vanilla from the anus of a beaver. You can look it up. I'm not going to look it up for you. Go look it up. Vanilla, artificial vanilla, is derived from the anus of a beaver, and even that, my brothers, can be labeled as natural flavor, because is a beaver natural? Of course, it's found in nature. But then they tamper with it and they add a bunch of stuff. This is a fucking disgusting society, man, and it's on its way out. All right. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not, or shall the thing framed of him that framed it, he had no understanding? And I'm gonna finish off with this, and this is the condition of the battle that we're in, man. This is the hellhole, that we're living in. All right. Ezekiel 4:12, and thou shalt eat it as barley cakes, and thou shalt bake it with dung that cometh out of man in their sight. Right? And the Lord Yahweh said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles. whither I will drive them. The Lord is very illustrative at times, right? He wanted Ezekiel for all the people to see Ezekiel eat a cake, right, from made from the dung of man, you know, and pretty much Ezekiel said, I ain't doing that. I'm not gonna eat that. And the Lord said, all right, you can make it from cow dung, but the original protocol was human shit, human feces, and the Lord did that because we are literally eating that. That's the grade of food we're eating, human shit. We're eating shit. That's what the Lord is illustrating to us. You are eating shit. Okay, so that's the condition that we're in, man. Anyway, I hope you found that edifying. I want to say Kal Halalim La Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Racha HaKodash. All right, double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops, and shalom to the elect.